Hello, so this is my third or fourth Target video, and this video is going to be about what to expect at Target orientation. So when I went to my orientation, I think I was the only new person scheduled for orientation that day, because my Target is very small, so their buildings, the break room and all that, they're all very small. So they only have like one newbie doing orientation at a time. I don't think it's like that in all the Targets though. So my experience might be a little bit different for other people, but people in multiple Targets may have like group orientations with multiple people. So for me, it was like different. So for me, when I went to my orientation, I think it was a Wednesday and it was only me. So I filled in, I think they had us fill out our tax forms and all the information that we needed to be put in the system. Then I went to do the training, whatever the training that they have you do before you start the job. So I just went into the break room and did my training. And while I was doing my training, all the co-workers, my future co-workers at the time, they would come in to the same break room, because they had one break room, one computer, and all the co-workers shared that small break room. So everyone would come in there while I was doing my training. And one thing I could remember was that it was super noisy. Like, I was obviously new and nervous and trying to focus on answering the questions, doing the training, and everybody around me was just talking. And so I did my orientation. I think it took me all day to do that, and I still didn't finish. The next day I came back. Instead of doing an actual shift, I finished my orientation. And I don't know if I should say the next part, because when you're training for Target, they have to take you on a tour around the store, which I did do, but I did it after my training. Like, it wasn't part of my training. Like, I'm supposed to do it and then finish the training, because then they ask you, like, did you do the tour? What did you learn? But I didn't do the tour until after the training. So once I did the training, then I did my tour around the store. The people that helped me, like, train me, my coworkers that trained me, there were like 3 of them. I'm not gonna say their names. There were 3 of them, and they were all very nice. They were all very helpful. I learned so much just from those 3 people. Like, I want to say they were like the 3 people that taught me everything that I needed to know about working at Target in the first few days. So I really had great trainers who helped me to learn how to use the zebra. If you're working at Target, that zebra is what you're going to need to use for every single thing. You need to, like, every single interaction that you have at Target, you're going to be on your zebra. As soon as you step into Target and clock in, so as soon as you clock out, you're going to be using your zebra. So I learned how to use the zebra on the first day. Another thing about Target is, how they have everything locked. At least in my location, everything is locked up. So the guests have to ring the buzzer, and then you have to use the key to go unlock it for them. My Targets, I don't know why, but all their doors are messed up. So one of my trainers had to teach me a trick about having to get the door to shut properly. Like, you have to kind of kick it with your foot, then push it in with your arm to be able to lock it. So if I had never learned that from her, I wouldn't know how to close those doors, because they're